Starting with the feet roughly hip width apart, our hips are going to shoot back as our knees bend and we step one leg back down into our reverse lunge, pressing down through our front foot to come back to standing. It's important to make sure that your front knee is staying over the midfoot. We don't want it passing over the toe, and we don't want that knee behind the heel. Aim to have that knee directly over your shoelaces and your shin perpendicular with the floor as you press down and up to come back to your starting position. When performing these alternating, your mechanics will stay the same, except you'll switch your stepping leg with each repetition as you go back down into your reverse lunge. Viewing from the front, think about having your feet on train tracks, not a tightrope. Your feet should be roughly hip width apart as you press back to standing and step back to your reverse lunge. We don't want to be stepping too far out to where our hips are twisting or crossing our toe over past our heel. Keep those hips facing forward the entire time. In our front leg, we want to be nice and stable. Make sure that front knee is not wavering in nor outward. That knee should track directly towards the toe and your shin should stay perpendicular to the floor. Control your leg as you step back into your reverse lunge, hovering your knee just about 1 inch off the floor. When picking up weights, make sure we're not bending at the hip, but squatting down with the legs to lift up. When using a single dumbbell, we're going to use a goblet grip. Your dumbbell is vertically up and your palms are coming underneath the top edge. Elbows should stay tight into the sides. Hold your dumbbell close into your body, keeping your wrists stacked directly above your elbows. Step one leg back down into your reverse lunge. As you come back up to standing, alternate legs with each repetition. Avoid rounding or leaning forward as you go down into your reverse lunge. Keep your upper body lifted and your eyes projecting straight forward. Keep in mind we shouldn't be overarching in our back to stay upright. Your chest may lean forward ever so slightly, but aim to keep your spine in a nice perpendicular line with the floor. From a frontal view, think of your feet being on train tracks and not a tightrope. The feet should be placed about just hip width apart, keeping our shoulders nice and parallel with the floor.